Good morning, beautiful people, and welcome to this week's vlog. If you are new around here, my name is Precious McDowell, and on this channel, I am sharing my journey of evolution in real time, from starting my weight loss journey to having bariatric surgery 4 years ago to now being down 180 pounds and really just working on maintaining my body and living for my actual wellness. Good morning. It's early in the morning, and I am awake and getting ready for the gym. About to put 2 scoops of this protein in my gym bottle so that we start the morning with 40 grams of protein. For my OG friends that have been following me since before my bariatric surgery, y'all know I have never had any qualms about using supplements. And once upon a time, I got the majority of my I got the majority of my protein, my daily protein. Yeah, once upon a time, I was only hitting that goal because of supplements. What I will say though is, being 4 years post-op from my VSG, I am now able to hit my protein mostly from food, but I do put protein in my morning concoction before we go work out. Tell me that it's mine. Okay, we are done with our workout. That was back day and we are done. Something really interesting that I want to point out is the way that I am training now. It is so interesting to me because if you go back to like my old videos, I'm talking years back, at least 6 years back, if I was working out, even if it was just taking a walk, I was sweaty. Like if it was just a walk, I at least had like a forehead full of sweat beadlets. And so it's interesting to me now that I get through my workout and I'm just kind of like, oh man, I'm not sweating. And it's a mind thing. And the reason why I'm not sweating is because the way that I'm training is not, it's not the same way that I was training when I was on my weight loss journey. That's the beauty of exercise, is like it is so beneficial on so many different levels. It's not just a method to lose weight. Like I am now using exercise to, 1, sculpt my body the way that I want, and 2, keep my body moving. I joke about this in every single vlog, but I really do want to live well into my hundreds, and I want to be as independent as possible for the entirety of my life. I don't want to make it to old age and be a burden on my family where they're literally just keeping me alive with machines, or like, and I'm refusing to die. Like, no, that's not, what type of life is that? What quality of life is that? I love life. I love living life. I love enjoying life. And as the world changes, I want to be able to experience and enjoy those changes again, well into my hundreds. So yeah, that's why I train differently. So I may not have the super sweaty workouts anymore, but I have to remind myself that my workouts are effective. And a good reminder of that was actually today. I was watching myself in the mirror as I was doing my rows, and man, it was just so amazing to me to see my shoulder, and like it was doing this ripple thing. Oh my gosh, like I was like, holy moly. And then this is my bad shoulder. This is the one that I hurt, and like it gets a little funky sometimes. So I was excited, but then I kind of got in my head a little bit because I'm like, well, maybe that's, because something's wrong with my shoulder. Maybe it's not supposed to be doing that. But when I switched over and rode with my left arm, it did the same thing. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I get excited watching my body transform. And it's like, for years, I worked out doing those super sweaty workouts and not really being able to see the fruits of my labor. But now, being at this point in my wellness journey, because it's no longer a weight loss journey, but being at this point now where I can see the changes happening in real time, like I can see, it's very reassuring as well, because like I said, that sweat was validation for me. That's what it was. That's the language I was looking for. The sweat was validation for me that I was working hard enough. And now there is no sweat to validate that I'm working hard enough. It's just the results, and I'm so happy to see them. And speaking of results, so last week was our first week focusing on not drinking, and we did very well, because the only drink that we had last week was the one at the baseball game. And it did such a number on me that it helped me stick to my plan to not be drinking. So shout out to the bartenders at Truist Stadium, because yeah. But I'm excited about that. And so this week will be much of the same. I see no reason to be drinking this week. So yes. So with last week being that first week that I wasn't drinking, notice that you didn't hear me complaining about my swelling, because two things. One, I cut back on the alcohol, and two, I got back in my compression. The problem was I was so busy wanting to be outside and doing all the things because the weather was getting nice. Yeah, I forgot that recovery from a tummy tuck, you might look and feel good following the healing steps, but you're not fully healed yet. Like for up to a year, it could take up to a year before you could just be willy-nilly doing whatever and be fully healed. And sometimes it could take longer than that. So yeah, my body reminded me real quick that we are still healing. But last week, with making sure that I stayed in my compression and cutting back on the alcohol, I am happy to announce that I was not walking around swollen and uncomfortable for the entire week. Like, you guys, you want to know how bad it is, or how bad it was? Remember in the beginning of my tummy tuck journey, in my recovery, when I was like, I do not like the faja, like it is not for me, to the point that I gave my fajas away? That swelling was so bad and it hurt, it was so uncomfortable, that I was thinking about ordering another faja. Like, I was about to splurge and order another faja. Like, I was that uncomfortable. But like I said, we have to hold ourselves accountable. We can't just keep looking for different solutions to problems when we are the problem. You can't keep looking for an external fix when it's definitely an internal fix. And this is something that, if I could go back to, I don't know, 10 years ago and tell the old me anything, that's something that I would tell myself. I'd be like, girl, it's time for you to really get honest with yourself and stop looking at all these outside things to fix your problems, and you need to look inward and do the work and stop doing the habits that are getting you these results. Because at the end of the day, our life is a reflection of our choices, aka our habits. So now I'm about to go to the grocery store. That's another thing. So I was so busy wanting to be outside that I, again, forgot that my body was healing. But now the summer semester is starting, and trust and believe, I'm gonna have my booty in the house for two reasons, and these two reasons actually complement each other. It's gonna sound crazy. The first reason is gonna sound crazy, but just walk with me here. Reason number one, the economy is jacked up. Everything is so freaking expensive. Y'all, have y'all seen the price of gas? I'm not going anywhere. I will be in the house, okay?
Marry me now, I promise you everything. Darling, every shit, simply talk that. Whoa, whoa, filthy mouth, filthy lips, but my teeth burn. Oh, I know, Bible scriptures on your left eye, verses you don't really live by. All she do is work, fuck, Uber Eats and get high. Never will I fly in clothes, babe. Never will I fly in clothes, babe. It's making summers on the road, babe. Oh, all I hear is yes. Yeah, all I hear is yes. City. My ears are saying city. Tell me that
All right, y'all. Here we go, starting off the week strong. So, speaking of starting off the week, it is Tuesday, not Monday, but for accountability purposes, I do want to let you guys know I did make it to the gym yesterday. Excuse me. And we did eat healthy yesterday. So, kudos to us. Normally, I would say that you can go and look on my stories on TikTok or Instagram, but to tell you the truth, I'm kind of pulling back from Instagram because I've been seeing people for a long time say that Instagram is a dead app. And before I digress, I'm about to start eating my breakfast. Let me tell you what I'm having. That is hot. I want to eat my food hot for a change. So we're having egg whites with onions and spinach. We've got some pineapple, and we've got some chicken sausage and some sourdough toast. Something light and something simple. And every time I eat this for breakfast, I always laugh because when I was younger, this is back when I was like, how old was I in 2008? I was like 23 years old. And people would always come over and hang out at my apartment. And one day my friend had another friend with her and they came over early in the morning. So I'm like, okay, I'll cook breakfast for everybody. Back then I did not cook like this, okay? We were having pancakes and waffles and grits and biscuits. Like, it was very Big Mama style. And one of my friend's friends was like, oh, yeah, nah, I'm good. If you just have, like, do you have any eggs, bacon, and toast? And I remember in that moment looking at her like, what is wrong with you, girl? Why are you eating like a bird? And now here I am pretty much eating the equivalent. Instead of bacon, though, I have chicken sausage. And I don't know, I always think back to that. It's funny to me how our eating habits change when our lifestyles change. And when I think about that girl now, like, and I think back at her lifestyle, she was an athlete and she was active. She wasn't like the rest of us just sitting around doing nothing. So it kind of made sense. But anyway, here is my breakfast. Good morning, beautiful people. Happy Wednesday. Okay, so about yesterday. I warned you guys. I said, listen, I'm taking statistics online and it's a lot. And you guys, it is a lot. It is a lot. It literally took everything out of me yesterday. I didn't even eat the rest of the day. Well, let me not tell that lie. I didn't have any meals mostly the rest of the day. I just kept emerging from my statistics haze to eat a piece of toast and then get right back to it. And what's crazy, guys, it's not hard. Statistics, I'm taking intro to statistics. I'm taking intro to statistics this summer, and it's not hard, but it's a lot because it's only a 5-week course. So it's a lot of work. So like yesterday, I had to do 8 different modules, 8 of them things. And don't even ask me how many I have to do today. And this is just for my statistics class. This isn't even including the work I have to do for my psychology class, which yesterday was cool. I wasn't even tripping yesterday. Yesterday, for psychology class, I had to record 2 videos. Y'all know that's right up my alley. I love when the professors are on the younger side and incorporating more modern practices for turning in our assignments. So I thought that was pretty cool. But anywho, it is Wednesday and it is time for us to go to the gym and get a workout in. Sorry that I didn't have much food to share with you guys for yesterday, but we still have the whole rest of the week, so we'll be getting some food in there. But for now, let's go work out. But also, let me show y'all my workout outfit. Okay, so this is the fit. These shorts are by Arola. I actually ordered these right before I had my tummy tuck, and they've just been sitting in my drawer waiting for me to wear them. But then I got this oversized tee on the TikTok shop, which I'm not even really, I just wanted something a little bit more modest for the gym because I have noticed that when I'm walking around in my sports bra and leggings, people tend to stare. So I said, let me get a cover-up shirt and see how it's doing. Now this short set actually it came with a shirt, a matching top, but I decided to do this today. So let's go work out.
What's up, hello? Sit your pretty ass soon as you came in the door. I just wanna chill, got a sack for us to roll. Married to the money, introduced her to my soul. Showed her how to whip it, now she remixing for low. She my track queen.
is done. That felt good. Felt good. And like I told you guys not too long ago, it is so much easier and so much more natural for me to film and bring you guys with me in the gym throughout my workout when I go early in the morning like this, because there's literally nobody there until like the end. People start coming in at the end, and even then there's still, you know, plenty of space to where everybody's privacy is respected. So I don't know, you guys, I might be stuck back on the early morning workout train. I just might be, and I don't mind. I'm exactly where I want to be. So anywho, something that I meant to talk to y'all about yesterday, and I was yapping so much it slipped my mind, but I wanted to talk to you guys more in depth about the way that I work out. I just got caught up on the whole I'm not sweating part of it. Y'all know I have squirrel brain. But the other thing I wanted to talk about too was, y'all do remember I'm 5 months post-op from my tummy tuck. So I'm still in the recovery period. I'm still not back at 100% yet. And that's something that I'm having to remind myself. Like, I push myself so doggone hard, and I am always raising the bar on myself, that I literally had to have a come to Jesus moment and remind myself, like, girl, you are 5.5 months post-op from literally getting sliced open and peeled like a banana. So I'm gonna need you to calm down. That's the talk that I had to have with myself. So with that being said too, with my workouts and, you know, what I'm doing to tone, not only am I toning, but I'm also just, again, making sure that I'm taking care of my body and supporting my body's healing process, because believe it or not, I am still healing from that tummy tuck. So yeah, that was something that I definitely did want to share and tell you guys to take that into consideration if you decide to follow along my journey, to do any of the workouts that I'm doing, or, you know, in case you're wondering why I'm focusing on zone 2 and zone 4. Again, this is what I'm doing for my body, but the reasons why might be different than, oh, honey, that sun. 1 second, please. Ooh, you going a little too fast, Playboy. My reasons behind my wellness plan might be different than somebody else's reasons behind their wellness plan, even if their wellness plan is the exact same or very similar to mine. The execution might come out differently because that why behind it is different. So just something to take in consideration. Ooh, the sun got, yes. I'm already blind as a bat, but I like it. I'm gonna get a screenshot. All right, you guys, we are back from the gym, and this is what we're having for breakfast. I mean, it's basically the exact same thing that we had yesterday. The only difference is, one, I added mushrooms to the egg whites and took out the onions because I'm a mushroom girl. I forgot my mushrooms yesterday. But two, instead of doing the sourdough toast, I'm doing sweet potatoes because remember I told y'all the food noise is back? Yeah, the food noise is back. And then if you think about what I told you today about how I ate yesterday, I just snacked on sourdough toast all day to get me through the day until dinner time when I had a gyro for dinner. So yeah, the goal today is to tighten that up. And I'm proud of myself because I'm catching the little slips faster and faster, but I also need to be mindful that I don't fall back into extremes also. Like, remember I said I'm trying to find my happy place. Like, instead of being on the extreme side of over restricting or the extreme side of doing whatever the hell it is that I want to do, I'm finding my happy middle where I focus on being healthy a majority of the time and then allowing myself to indulge when I see fit, but just being mindful of those indulgences. So with that being said, sweet potato instead of sourdough toast, because if the food noise is going to attack me, then I need to be surrounded by healthy stuff, not. And sourdough bread inherently is not unhealthy, but when you sit and eat the whole half loaf in a day, that's not what it was meant for. So, okay, so there's that. And then also I needed to save time. That's why I didn't film cooking today. And I don't have time to be figuring out what I want to eat because we're in that statistics course and it's moving really, really fast. So I'm about to eat my breakfast and then I'm gonna head up there and get started on my schoolwork. After I get done with my statistics class, then I have to jump right into my psychology class. And my goal, I have some goals so that I can stay focused and on task, because that's when I operate the best, when I have clearly defined short-term goals, like for the day, and what I need to get done, what I need to get completed. So along with doing my schoolwork, I need to go and get threaded because we've got a little bit of a Chewbacca situation starting to happen. And before we went to Punta Cana, I was doing really well with going and getting threaded regularly. Since we've been back from Punta Cana, I've only been once. And mind you, we went to Punta Cana in March and it is now the middle of May. So that means I've been plucking with the tweezers, which I'm not supposed to be doing. So yeah, today my goal is to get done with my schoolwork in time that I can go and get threaded and then come home and cook dinner. I bought stuff to make some dinner tonight. So that is the goal. All right, we are leaving from getting our face threaded, which means, yes, we finished our statistics homework in enough time to make it and get our face threaded, and we still have plenty of time to spare, but not too much because I have to cook dinner tonight and I still have to do my work for psychology. But I just wanted to check in and let y'all know. I don't know what's about to happen as far as lunch is concerned because it is around lunchtime. I'll probably just go home and eat some more of that sweet potato and some sausage. Yeah, that'll be the plan. If I do something else, I'll pop back in and let y'all know. But we're doing a thing. We might even have time to take our hair down tonight because, honey, it's old. It is old. It's ready for the style to come out. We'll see. We'll check back. We are home and we're about to get back to work, but I'm gonna eat my lunch while I work. So for accountability, just so y'all know that I am being honest and I'm doing what I said I was gonna do. We've got this chicken cutlet. We were supposed to have this for dinner last night, but last night didn't work out. So I'm having the chicken cutlet for lunch with a piece of the sweet potato that I had this morning. And I'm gonna get upstairs and start doing my psychology coursework. And I will check back in with you guys at dinner time when we're gonna cook, because look, we have been prepping the chickens in the microwave because I just don't trust leaving meat out on the counter in the open. But anywho, lunchtime, and I'll see y'all in a little bit. We kept dinner super simple tonight, super easy and super quick, which I'm glad things are working out the way that I wanted them to work out today. Like, this is what happens when you put some intention behind your day instead of just floating through the day, letting whatever happen. So anyway, so we have some diced up chicken breast in here. Let me let y'all get up close and see it. And y'all did see that at the end, I went back in and I seasoned my food. I be trying these Pinterest recipes, right? Because as long as I have Pinterest, I will never run out of things to try, different recipes, ideas, whatever. Like, just like I tell y'all, Google is free. Pinterest is that girl, and y'all need to stop sleeping on her, because that's where I got this recipe, and most recipes that you see me make come from Pinterest, okay? Pinterest got me through my VSG. Pinterest has been helping me get through this tummy tuck recovery. Pinterest taught me how to work out. Like, at this point, Pinterest need to run me a check, because I stay talking about you, girl. But anyway, okay, so we've got the chicken for protein, and then we've got some cut up green beans, which I'm trying to, there we go. Here go our green beans, and y'all can use whichever ones you want. If you want to use cut green beans, French style green beans, whatever. These are French style because this is what Harris Teeter had, and they were the best price for the quality, so. Okay, and then last but not least, you probably can't see it. Well, yeah, here you go. If you look down there, you see some orange. I put mine on top of some sweet potatoes. I made rice for Yancy and the kids, but for myself, I did sweet potatoes. Ayana will probably eat the sweet potato too. But simple, healthy, clean, delicious. Didn't take too much of my time. And I'm proud of myself because we had our healthy breakfast. We had a healthy lunch. And we're having a healthy dinner. We got our statistics work all done, and we even got a little bit of tomorrow's work done. We got our psychology work done, so now we're starting to work ahead on psychology, which I thought about just stopping while I was ahead, but no. This statistics class is so heavy, I'm gonna go ahead and get myself ahead as much as I can in my other classes, because I have a feeling like these 5 weeks, a lot can happen, and the littlest misstep can throw me off. So I'm gonna get myself ahead wherever I can get ahead. And then, hold on, let me take a bite of the chicken. That way y'all can see whether or not it's dry. I hope it's not dry. Normally when I make chicken breast, I'm not gonna lie to you guys, my chicken be so dry. That's why you do not see me cook a lot of chicken, because my chicken always comes out dry, because I don't trust recipes. Like, I need to know that my chicken is cooked, but okay, let's see. First of all, that lemon is really good. And okay, we're not dry. We're not dry, but we're not super juicy either. I didn't have to cook it those couple of extra minutes, but I'm glad I did. I can handle this. I'm glad I only made enough for tonight though, because this will not reheat well. It'll be terrible tomorrow. So if you're adventurous like that, and you don't mind, if you're not finicky about your chicken the way I am, then hey, cook it a little less, but I'm gonna cook mine a little longer because I'm rather be safe than sorry. But anywho, that's it. That's all. We have had a productive day. So now I have so much time. I am going to take down this style, because this style has been in my head for almost 7 weeks, believe it or not. That is crazy how time just goes so fast. So fast. So yeah, I'm gonna take the style down. I'm gonna keep the 2-strand twists because I really like those. Like, yeah. I didn't even know my locks were capable. So the 2-strand twists are gonna stay, but what we're gonna do is right here where we've got like I don't even know if these would be considered barrel twists, but we're gonna go ahead and take this down because as you can see, it is like time. It is time, honey. For now, I'm gonna eat my dinner and talk to y'all later.
Good morning, beautiful people. Happy Thursday. So look, we have made it to 4 out of our 5 workouts this week. And I am so proud of us for that. We're doing our big one. But today is back day, and I brought you guys with me for some of it just for the energy. So let's see what else we can get into.
All right. Workout is done. Back day is complete. We finished it up with some nice steady state cardio, aka boring cardio, aka the treadmill. We are on our way now to the grocery store. I go all the time. I just prefer to eat my food as fresh as possible, and I am blessed to have the time to be able to go and get fresh food, so I definitely don't want to take it for granted, and I make use of it every chance I get. I think this morning I just want to have some fruit. Oh, the kids need eggs. I gotta get some eggs for the kids. They're not rocking with my egg whites, and I'm not rocking with their eggs. I just want to get some fruit. I've got some sausage at the house already, so I'll just get some fruit with it, because that's really all I want is the fruit. But we need to have our protein. I was telling you guys a couple weeks ago about how I really don't have an appetite anymore 4 years post-op. Even being off of the GLP-1, I don't have an appetite. The food noise is back, but the actual feeling of, oh, I need to eat is not there. Except what I just clocked when I'm on my cycle. Because I was like, yo, why is it that for like the last 2 weeks, I have just been ravenous? Like, I'm talking about, and it may not seem like it, but the fact that I have been consistently having breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and snacking in between, which is what I'm tightening up on, you know, the habits that I'm cleaning up. But now, like today, like the thought of food, I am just so turned off and so uninterested in food. But my cycle is coming to an end. So I just thought that was interesting. So I'm really gonna have to look into the 4 different phases. I think it's 4 phases. Let me not be saying things that I have not looked into fully yet and be sounding completely ignorant and uneducated. I'm gonna look into the different phases of my cycle and educate myself some more about that, because my whole purpose now within my wellness journey is to make sure that I am working in partnership with my body. So yeah, I should probably be learning how my body works so that I can work with my body. Okay, that's it. Let me get in the store, and I will check back in with you guys later. It's another fun day of, you guessed it, statistics and psychology. It's only 5 weeks, precious. But then I also signed up for classes on the second half of the summer semester too. So after these 2 classes are done, I have another 2 classes for another 5 weeks. But you know what? I got this. I get dramatic and I goof around a lot, but at the end of the day, I don't put more on my plate than I know that I can handle. So yes, I'm gonna make jokes about how intense it is and the heavy workload, but I'm exactly where I wanna be. I'm being challenged and I love it. I love a good challenge. I love an opportunity to grow, and that's what's being presented here. And like, there's so much, but let me be quiet, get in the store, get my fruit, and get my behind home so that I can work on my schoolwork, and then come back and check with y'all later.
Young, wild, and pretty in my baby, I can't tame her. She a Virgo, so I can't explain her. Tell me, yes, I'm just, I'm just, yes, you need. What is the sense? Tell me that it's mine. I'm just, I'm just, yes, you need. What is the sense?
Okay, pardon this brief interruption to your dinner show, but I wanted to check in with you guys because these cutlets have been in the oven for about 20 minutes and I'm not digging how they look. Like, I will put a close-up so y'all can see, but they're looking crusty, dusty, and ashy, and not very delicious and not very crispity, crunchy. So I've got a little bit of olive oil heating up on the pan, and we are gonna flash fry these the rest of the way because they're pretty much done. But yeah, we'll be back. And here we have it, y'all. This is my dinner. A little Italian chicken cutlet with a nice little romaine lemon salad on top. Something very light, but still helping me hit my protein goals. Because like I said, I have no appetite. Like I'm not hungry. And as beautiful as this is, it's gonna take me forever to eat it because I'm not hungry. I don't have an appetite, but I gotta eat. Because if I don't eat, I'm not gonna hit my protein goals. And if I don't hit my protein goals, I'm not gonna have muscles. And if I don't have muscles, then I'm gonna be flabby. And I don't wanna be flabby. But yeah, I'm about to eat my dinner, but check this out. I wanted to show y'all. Like these little shorts, they're made out of workout material, but they're like casual. They're very like, I don't know, I like them. See, I know I'm still trying to find my style, and that also includes just being at home around the house or running to the store real quick. So I like this. This is like perfect. Perfect. Okay, let me stop procrastinating and go eat. Yay! You guys, and Plyo Friday is done. How do you feel? Yeah, I feel great. I feel great too. I feel good. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. We made it to 5 out of 5 of our workouts this week. And no, you can shake it, baby. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Don't call me corny. You must like corn.
On the call. Cream style.
We made it 5 out of the 5 days, and to be honest, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I woke up this morning, my alarm went off, and I was like, do I really want to go? And if this one here would have made even the slightest inclination that he didn't want to go, I would have been ready to be like, all right, cool, let's stay home. But we're here, 5 out of 5, we did it. I'm about to drink my recovery shake. He's already drinking his. And yeah, but that felt good. So this is the first time that I've done a plyo since, when was it right at 6 weeks when I came back to the gym and we tried?
Somewhere around that something.
I'm gonna have to go back and look, but either 6 weeks or right at 12 months. Not 12 months, 12 weeks. 6 weeks or 12 weeks, I can't remember. But it's been a couple of months since I've tried plyo. I was able to do modified with him before, but oh man, it took me out. This today was good. I was able to handle the box jumps, even the ones where we twisted. My abdomen felt fine. It didn't lock up the way that it did a couple months ago. Like everything felt really, really good. So good. I feel like, okay, we're at 5.5 months post-op, coming up on 6 months post-op here pretty soon. That's around the time that things seem to get back to normal, and I'm here for that. But that's it. We are going home now. I have no desire to eat again, so we're gonna repeat yesterday's breakfast because we have to eat. We can't just not eat. So not you over here nodding your head. He be on me. And now with both of us having our mornings free, I can't, like, nothing gets by. Like, did you eat today? Did you check your tablets? Did you do this? I'm being grouchy, but y'all, I'm exactly where I want to be, and I love it. We're gonna do the fruit and the chicken sausage again. I don't know why, it's weird. My tolerance for food, like, it's just so weird. So earlier this week I was doing egg whites just fine. now the thought of anything involving an egg, I'm like, bleh. Like even last night making those chicken cutlets, which by the way, those were freaking delicious. Oh, Yancey's nodding in agreement. Yeah, those chicken cutlets were amazing. And to be honest, like chicken cutlets are one of my favorite meals to make because they're quick and easy, and you can put just about anything on top of them. I think the next time I do them, I might want to do like a Parmesan or like a pizza type of theme or something like that. So I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I love chicken cutlets. But back to the point about the eggs. Dipping them, that's when I knew. That's when it dawned on me, because I haven't like had a taste for eggs. But when I was making the chicken cutlets last night and I was like battering the cutlets with the egg, I just felt so like, ugh. Did he just run that light?
He almost hit.
Yeah, let's get home. Did I really just drive 45 minutes to come to Naked Farmer to get something to eat? Yes, yes I did. Yes, I absolutely did. So first of all, McDowell, we had our nail appointment today. I could not make up my mind on a design. And so I was like, bump it, I'm just gonna get plain nails. And then once I was in there, I was just looking at all the different colors, and this one stood out to me. So I said I'd give it a try, and I like it. I think it's very me, it's suiting. We like her. But yeah, after my nail appointment, it was back home to do statistics. Because even before the nail appointment, I was doing statistics. Like when I tell y'all, but we have survived the first week. We have made it through the first week, which is why I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna treat myself to Naked Farmer. And I needed to get out of the house. I needed that drive. Like, I would have preferred for it to have been a peaceful 45-minute drive on the countryside instead of the stressful drive of these Charlotte highways. And I'm gonna leave it at that. If you live in Charlotte, if you drive in Charlotte, you know. Yeah, I need this break. This week has been a blur of gym, what am I gonna eat, schoolwork, get to bed. Gym, what am I gonna eat, schoolwork, get to bed. Gym, what am I gonna eat, schoolwork, get to bed. Like that has been it. That has been the cadence of my life this entire week. Yeah, but when I tell y'all that this is a very in the house season, we are very much so in the house for this season, because I don't have it in me. Every night that I have gone to bed this week, first of all, the fact that I am asleep by 9 o'clock, I beg your finest pardon. Because just a couple weeks ago, I was complaining that it's going on midnight and I'm not sleepy. That got handled real quick. If for no other reason, ladies, get in the gym so that you can get your sleep schedule situated. But yeah, I've been in bed by 9 o'clock every week. When I tell you, it's like I just shut down. Like last night, it was so bad. It was like 8:30 and we're laying in bed and Yancey's saying that I hear him talking to me, but it's not making any sense. He's saying something about some cookies. I'm like, yeah, whatever. And then I'm going to sleep. He's like, why are you going to sleep? The cookies aren't here yet. I'm like, what are you talking about? He's like, I ordered cookies. And I'm like, boy, I'm not about to get out of this bed and eat no cookies. And then that turned into a whole fiasco for him, to where he had to leave and go pick up the cookies instead of having the cookies delivered. And like, it was a mess. But all of this to say, I was completely knocked out. I had no idea that he left. I had no idea that he returned. Your girl was gone. It's been that type of a week for me, like mentally. So yeah, we're gonna enjoy some Naked Farmer. I've earned it. So y'all was really just gonna let me not even tell y'all what I got from Naked Farmer? Ciao. Okay, so I got the Southern Comfort Bowl, which is my current favorite. It has kale greens, like a kale green salad, and then it has roasted sweet potatoes. Of course, it's topped with, it's supposed to be barbecue chicken thighs, but that sauce doesn't taste like barbecue. I can't quite put my finger on it. It's the chicken thighs are definitely grilled, but I can't put my finger on that sauce, but it's good. I really enjoy that bowl. And also, I almost forgot too, it comes with cornbread, but I ate the cornbread. I was so hungry. I was so like focused on my coursework today that I hadn't eaten. Like, I think I've had some crackers besides the fruit and the sausage this morning. So I don't know. I think I was maybe like 15 minutes away from Naked Farmer when all of a sudden hunger hit me. It was like somebody punched me in the stomach. I got so hungry out of nowhere. So yeah, the cornbread didn't even make it home for me. I ate my cornbread on the drive home, which might be why I got full so fast too. So you guys, we had such a good time at the barbecue yesterday. I can't even believe that I was nervous. I'm always nervous. I don't know what it is when it comes to social situations. I am so nervous, and then once we get there, everything is fine. But yeah, the barbecue was awesome. And to be honest, like, I was dropping hints today because they were like, yeah, we have so much food left. You guys, please come back tomorrow starting at this time. Come back. I've been dropping hints all day, like, we should go back because honey, it was delicious. It was delicious. But there is now a new barbecue place that we are going to have to check out because, yeah, it was the Smoke Pit in Concord that catered that barbecue. And baby, it was good. But we didn't do too bad. We had some ribs. They had some mac and cheese and baked beans. And yeah, I did good. And I'm really proud of myself because we didn't drink this week. I don't even know what to think because, like I said, I have been showing my entire ass since Punta Cana. And I'm like, I need to get that discipline back. And it's crazy to me because when it comes to falling off track, like getting out of discipline, that is easy. It's literally one decision and boom, discipline over. But when it comes to getting back to being disciplined again, it's not one decision. Like, yes, it is one decision, but it's a series of small decisions that are built around the one decision. So I've been a little bit frustrated with myself because what is this, week 3 of us getting back on track? And I have to give myself that grace of, if I don't want to go through the hard and fast whip it back into shape, if I want to go into this with ease so that my nervous system is cool and calibrated, then I am doing this the right way. And that's where we are now. So I'm proud of myself that we did not have a drink this week. Like, that is a major accomplishment. Whether y'all realize it or not, it is a big deal. But it's also a huge indicator that we have taken another huge step in the right direction so that we can continue to maintain these amazing results that we have got and not be in a situation where we are having to go on another weight loss journey, because I just refuse. I don't want to say that I don't have it in me, but I will say this: I don't want to. My weight loss journey has shown me just how capable I am and how strong I am. But I can honestly say I don't want to go on another weight loss journey because I simply do not want to. The same way that I was saying I don't want to wake up at the crack of dawn anymore to go to the gym, and even though that's what I'm doing, but it's because I want to now, but I can change my mind. Anywho, all of this to say that I'm starting to scramble, and this is going to go past 5 minutes if I don't wrap it up. So let me wrap it up. So with me wrapping it up, I'm just going to end that thought right there because I could drag this on and on and on. But I do want to say to you guys, thank y'all so much for coming along this journey with me. And even though I don't have it all together, y'all continue to show up with me week after week and allow me a safe space to be vulnerable while I figure out life. And I really love that about this community, is that this is a space where we don't have to have it all figured out. We can have most of it figured out, and that's perfectly okay. And we can stumble, and that's okay, because we're going to get back up and keep going. And like, I don't know, I used to see people post realistic this and realistic that all the time, and I never really understood it, but now I do understand. Like, I am now sharing a realistic journey where every day is not perfect, but just because we fall down doesn't mean that we stay down. And I love that for us. So keeping this at 5 minutes, thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you have not already, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, become an official part of my YouTube family, and I will see y'all in the next vlog. Mwah.
Every day come feel walking across a tightrope. Bruises on the heart from jumping on roads. Gone for the weekend, yeah, that was a plan.